out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, A.N. out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna loud A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on, a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting. Just to let you know, it's the 4th of March, and 345 new confirmed cases. Also, we have 7 new deaths. Wow. 7 people passed away as a result of corona. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in Parliament earlier today announced the lifting of a slew of COVID-19 restrictions, which saw the resumption of team sports, public transportation, the resuming of full service, the removal of the time and number of persons who can attend religious services, and the removal of restrictions on which family members no longer have to wear masks while in the vehicle. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. According to my good friend Marilyn Rodney, Lord hear us. Lord graciously hear us. I'm happy to know that. I'm happy to know that. But I'll tell you something. I'm going to give you a stick. Mr. Prime Minister, with all due respect, I'm going to give you a stick for the Paria chairman. That ain't making no sense. That is a smoke screen. That is an ethnic. Listen, man. This is a smoke screen to forget Paria and what's going on in Paria. Could you close this side studio door, please? Yes, just close this side studio door, please. Yeah. The Prime Minister today, Dr. Keith Rowley, in Parliament earlier today announced that the lifting of a slew of COVID-19 restrictions will show the resumption of team sports, public transportation resuming full service, the removal of the time and number of persons who can attend religious services, and the removal of restrictions on which family members no longer have to wear a mask while in the vehicle. The following restriction lifted. Now, just to let you know, Trinbagonians, these are the restrictions that have been lifted. Families will no longer be required to wear masks in their vehicles. So you can sit down in your car, you know you have to wear masks, you can't talk, don't beat up, you're good. So persons in their vehicle now, oh my God, that is a relief. All right, this change will also apply to marine vessels being used by families. But Trina sent me the picture. Also, mass use will remain in force at this time in all public places where there's a public interaction. Well, I could go with that. Also, public transport will be allowed to return to 100%. So tax, come back to me. Taxi driver, the PH car, the village car. I'm happy. Oh God, I'm happy. But I wonder now, what I want to ask all you now, who sent up your fare, will you be reverting to the previous taxi fare? Now it's 100, now it's 100%. Will you be reverting? Full your car now, so you have no excuse for your high price. Because remember when it was 50%, you say, well, we have to send up the price. This one send up the price, that one send up the price. But would you be reverting to the previous price, the previous taxi fare? That is what I want to find out from today. That is what I want to find out from today. Because you have no excuse to send up your fare. Absolutely none. Absolutely. So what you need to do is to send it, is to come back. Also, mask wearing will continue to be required in vehicles being used for public transport. So if you're in a taxi, if you're in a MAXI, you have to wear a mask, including vehicles in which persons are paying to be transported. Well, if you're paying in a taxi and MAXI, you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. Removal of restriction with respect to the length and time, numerical capacity of religious places of worship. Mask wearing will continue to be. So if you're going to church, in the mosque, in the temple, you have to wear your mask. Okay? During the place of worship when you're worshiping the Lord. Also, the reduction in quarantine time for unvaccinated nationals returning to Trinidad and Tobago. Quarantine time will reduce from 14 to 7 days. So you know you have to quarantine for 14 days. Let's say unvaccinated and you're coming to Trinidad because you have a good PCR. You know you have to lock up for 14 days. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 7 days now. Put it up, put up the poster there, the little thing there. With discharge taking place on the receipt of a negative PCR test on the 7th day. A decrease in national quarantine time from contacts of positive cases from 14 days to 10 days. The Ministry of Health recently reduced the isolation time for positive patients from 21 days in all categories to 10 days for persons with no symptoms and 13 days. Public gathering of persons in groups of no more than 25 permitted. Team and contact sports allowed. Establishment currently allowed to operate as safe zone for vaccinated or exempted persons. Children under the age of 10 to operate as safe. So all the bars and the clubs and the hangers and like hangers and whatnot, it was 50%. You can now, it's 75% now. And children, ladies and gentlemen, under the age of 12 can still go with families to have dinner. Just to let you know that. Provided we do not have dangerous changes in our COVID-19 position, we will permit all children to return to physical schooling in term 3. That'll be by September. So they are looking at term 3 for physical schooling. The Ministry of Education will put out the necessary guidelines to safely manage the process. As of Monday, 7th of March, the public service will return to full service and all public servants will be expected to return to work as normal. So all don't beat up, all are going to work. Party done, all are going to work. All public servants find their little tail to work. Also, the Ministry of Health will be presenting a national pathway for the consolidation of the public health service that will see the return of the health system and by extension health services to an near normal existence. All right, so we set with that. And the question is what I want to ask today is that, and I'll tell you something, I am always concerned about the small man. The small man is my business because that is the arena that I came from. That is the arena that I came from. Are we missing a light? Okay, I told her. All Maxis, and drivers who increased their prices when it was 50%, as now it's 100%, will you still have the same prices? Or will you revert? I mean, okay, you might not understand what I mean by revert, but you're going back to the normal price? I don't want to even say previous. You're going back to the long time price before this COVID thing? Because right now it's 100. Just for you to understand. Full up your car, full up your maxi. So don't come with no same price. And don't come and tell me about no association. I don't want to know about no association. Right now, Dr. Keith Rowley said, as of now, is 100% capacity. You can travel in your maxi and your taxi. That's where your mask. So I want to know, all you had sent up all your price when it was 75% because you said that you had to accommodate the loss. When it was 50 and 75, you say, well, we're losing, so we have to send up the price. And nobody had complained. Now the price, now we back to normal. Would you keep the same price? Somebody call me in the house. Somebody call me in the house right now. Also, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley, in response to a question from opposition MP Dr. ROODAL MOONILAL, said the government has decided to hold its hand regarding its public sector mandatory vaccination policy. Now remember, there was a public sector mandatory vaccination for government workers. So that was supposed to come in force. So now he's saying, hold up here. And all this, I mean, I'm happy with it. Yeah, to be honest with you, I am very happy with it. All I want is a better Trinidad and Tobago. COVID must, we need to get back to a normal life. Just like the other countries. I to an extent believe, no, it's just a virus enough. I think we have weathered this storm and it's just a normal virus now. Just build up your immune system and let us all live. I don't want to bacchanal. Whoever cussing me, I don't care. Somebody says somebody cussing me, so what? Every day people cussing me, I care. What is it? Stick and stones, what? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. So I don't bother with that. So, with respect to mandatory vaccination, this is what the Prime Minister had to say. Go ahead.
Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 24-4. Honourable Prime Minister, in light of the statement made, could you indicate at this time whether the government has indeed climbed down on its position of mandatory vaccination in the public service?
Madam Speaker, that will be caught up in what I said. When I said that given the surprisingly good result and the behavior of Omicron, that we have placed hold on drastic actions because the circumstances have changed drastically between mid-December and March.
Hold on. So that's what he said. Now, just to let people know, they said that the government is trying to make me boil long because of the paria issue. No, I'm not boiling down. Because when everybody said about the PS, when I stood right here and I spoke about the PS, and I said, how could you have a PS in the Ministry of Energy chairing that? A PS chairing an independent committee. They listen to me. So just to let people know out here, I am not taking chain up. I don't take chain up. I am not a stuffed toy. You can't wind me up. No, I am happy with respect to the restrictions. Oh, as you know, as somebody said one day, oh, happy day? Well, oh, happy day, I'm happy. I am really, really happy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I have a question to ask. I have a big question to ask, and I want to ask that question. And people are going to get vexed with me, you know. People are going to get vexed with me, but I have to ask the question. I realize, ladies and gentlemen, the questions are being asked, why attorney at law who has no expertise in the energy industry was appointed to chair an independent committee to probe the travel on live TV. Questions are being asked, why an attorney at law, if for somebody else that'll be cussing and getting on. Yeah, that is true. Serious? But you have to understand I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Questions are being asked why an attorney at law who has no expertise in energy industry, was appointed to chair an independent committee to probe the tragic incident in which 4 divers lost their lives. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I said it yesterday, that in a committee, the chairman is Shiv Sharma. Shiv Sharma, ladies and gentlemen, that attorney has no expertise in petrotrin. And Shiv Sharma, father, have no expertise in energy industry, sorry. And he has no knowledge. Now, listen, my partner, I am not discrediting you. Your father, the former Chief Justice, now this is the son of the former Chief Justice, yeah? But do you know Satnarayan Sharma? That is his father. That was his father. Boy, I tell you, Shiv Sharma, don't take that walk. Let me tell you something. I don't about talk man in here, but the PNM administration had a problem with Satnarayan Sharma, the Chief Justice. He died now, and that man died he was very unhappy. Let me tell you why. They discredited that man. After that man retired as a Chief Justice, boy, let me tell you something. That man could have, with his knowledge, and he's a very distinguished man, yeah? Former Chief Justice Satnarayan Sharma, very distinguished man. He could have gotten a job anywhere up the islands, anywhere part in this world. But because of what the government did for him, because of the government discredit him, they made him bend his head. And everybody know that. Everybody know that. And Shiv Sharma, let me tell you something. And that is what I can't understand. How the same party that destroyed your father, how you could take a job with them? How could you go and let Stuart Young and them hand you and say, you be the chairman? That is the same party that destroyed your father, that discredited your father. I don't think, Shiv Sharma, with all due respect, I don't think, Shiv Sharma, you are a hungry man. I don't think so. I don't think that you are a man with little straws. I do not think so. Let me tell you something. I will tell you this before I take a break. I will continue with this. You see the people who tried to destroy me in 2016? The group of companies, and when they came and they sent judgment and everybody think I done, they made in front of my son. My son was standing next to me, and they took away everything from the house and what. Everybody thought that I was over with, I have nothing. But you know, I don't glamour thing. I live a simple life. And every time my son see that those vehicles on the road, you know what he will say? And he's 13. And if you ask him, he will say, these people made my father cry. These people made my father sad. This company, you think that company, when he gets older, you think that company could come and hire my son? Not in a million years. Because he remembered what they put his father through. He remembered how that company discredited his father. Shiv Sharma, like you are forgetting what that said administration did to your father. You have no shame to take that job. I'm telling you. Everybody from the law fraternity has been calling me today. How could Shiv Sharma take that job as chairman when the same administration did everything possible to discredit his own father when he was Chief Justice? How could you do that? How could you do that, Shiv Sharma? You really want a brief? You really want a position? Nah, man, you can't really want a position, man. You cannot want a position. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Minister Young, when asked, hold on. At yesterday's post-cabinet media briefing, Energy Minister Stuart Young announced that 3 members of the team will include a representative from BP and Shell. Members of the committee are Shiv Sharma, an attorney at law, Gregory Wilson, a professional subsea specialist, Eugene Tia, executive chairman, an appointee from BP, and an appointee from Shell. But let me tell you something. You bring a man to chair the committee have no experience in energy, no experience in petroleum, no experience, absolutely no experience. How that is possible? Is it because that three of the dead persons, three of the persons that died in the pipe, put up their pictures, they are East Indian and one is a mix? Tell me, are you trying to make it look that because as an ethnic kind of thing you're trying to do? Not to make the East Indian feel they wouldn't get justice? No, tell me, you know. Put up everybody pictures, please, if you can get it. Right. So you tell me today, is it that kind of ethnic kind of business? Because you feel that the East Indian and them, the East Indian and go feel a little good because you have Shiv Sharma. Like you forgetting what the said administration did your father? You forgetting? And shame on you. I tell it on national television, shame on you to take up that post as chairman. Because everybody know what the PNM administration did to your father. Everybody know that. A distinguished man like the late Satnarayan Sharma. Distinguished man. I met him once. When I tell you, watch me, let me tell you something. That is class. That is the epitome of class. That man is the epitome of class. Shiv, don't let down. What's me? Your father left a legacy behind. Don't look hungry mouth. To take, don't sell your birthright for a couple of dollars. Let me tell you something. You are a Sharma. You are a Sharma. You are a Sharma. Don't sell your birthright to this administration. Don't do that. Not for a position. And that is the perception that the entire world, that is what they're getting. Because everybody knows what the PNM did to the former Chief Justice, who was your father. Let's take a fast break.
Welcome to Wink, your one stop for complete eye care. Today to book your appointment. 761-8737.
It's Tiles in 2022 at Classic Tiles. Visit our warehouse or showroom with over 1,500 signature designs to choose from. Porcelain and ceramic tiles, bathroom fixtures and more. Our friendly staff is ready to answer any question. We also carry tools, accessories and more to make any job a breeze. For any building improvement project, visit us at 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, or call 665-1547 today.
It's Extra Foods Plenty for 20 Festival of Savings. Olco Cafe Crown Coffee 10 for $20. Fruta Cool Kids 10 for $20. Pringle Snack Packs 5 for $20. Mama Ramen Noodles 10 for $20. Creamery Ice Lollies 8 for $20. Happy Pasta Cuts 5 for $20. Oasis Water 1.5 liter 5 for $20. Sunshine Cheese Puffs 10 for $20. And so much more. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
New Brunswick sardine fillets, boneless, ready to eat.
Perfection. Hold on, one more. It is sardine. Well, let's see.
And available in bold new flavors. Brunswick sardine fillets are giving sardines a new vibe.
Visit Gradient Health at 29A Saddle Road, Marival for COVID-19 rapid antigen testing. Specials available for students, teachers, and senior citizens, only $250. Results in 15 to 20 minutes. Book an appointment online or call 783-1064.
Celebrate the taste of carnival with deals you love at Posada Food King. Shop now and save at Posada Food King. Conveniently located at MOONILAL Road, Mayao, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro, New Grand Junction, Marabella, 2 stores in Princestown and 2 stores in Point Fortin. Posada Food King is committed to caring for you like family during these tough times by ensuring you get the best quality product at the most affordable, discounted prices. But hurry, sale ends March 13th or while stocks last.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Attention all contractors and homeowners, beat the rain. Get your roofing materials fast. Shop at Varma Steel and collect your materials upon purchase or have them delivered the next day. Varma Steel for high-grade roofing sheets, purlins, steel beams, flashings, guttering, chain link, BRC and decking sheets. Free transport for purchases over $5,000. Varma Steel's high-grade roofing have a life of 40 to 50 years. Varma Steel, next to the St. Margaret's Police Station, Pleasance Park. Call 659-4008.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
We at S&S Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities, or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. S&S Prasad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts, we lead, others follow.
The Big Bazaar Dome at Mid-Center Mall Chaguanas opened with a bang. Be sure to visit and check out the local and foreign merchants. Get high fashion garments, footwear, home decor, jewelry, toys, puja items, mobile accessories, kitchenware, appliances and so much more. You name it, we have it. Come shop in AC comfort, ample parking, opening hours 10 AM to 7 PM every day, including weekends and holidays. The Big Bazaar Dome at Mid-Center Mall Chaguanas, your one-stop shop. Be sure to check us out today.
Come down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams, and you can also get full single vision or bifocal glasses for only $5.95. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we specialize in contact lens examination. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store.
Adams Optical.
We are back. So, you know, this. Remember, they had a 4-man committee to for Paria, but I only remember him because the Shiv Sharma, Gregory Wilson, Eugene Tia, right, an appointee from BP and appointee from Shell. But how you gonna put Shama who has no knowledge? But Shama, let me tell you something, yeah? And you see, my duty is to tell all you. Let me tell you about his father, Satnarayan Sharma. This is no. Now they remember they put his son to chair the inquiry with respect to Paria. Let me tell you who is his father. Former Chief Justice Satnarayan Sharma, 76-year-old, died in October 2019. He was also the country's 8th independent Chief Justice, post-independence Chief Justice, having been appointed in 2002. He retired from the judiciary in 2008 after being cleared by an independent tribunal in an impeachment probe investigation allegations of alleged attempt to pervert the course of justice. Everybody know the PNM lied on him. Hailing from a family of lawyers, he was called to the bar in 1966 and was appointed to the Supreme Court in Trinidad and Tobago in 1983 as a puisne judge and then elevated to the Court of Appeal in 1988. He began his legal practice in 1968, first in the Magistrate Court and later in High Court. Sharma retired in 2008 and was the first Chief Justice in the Western Hemisphere to first, let me tell you something, to the chairman of Paria, Shiv Sharma. Let me tell you something, what they did their father. He retired in 2008 and was the first Chief Justice in the Western Hemisphere to face impeachment tribunal. This was an attempt to discredit him by the PNM. The investigation was triggered by former Prime Minister Patrick Manning under Section 137 of the Constitution. And you are telling me, Shiv Sharma, you still take up that job? Them people and them who nail your father to the cross and drag his name in the mud, you take up that job still? Nah, you have to be hungry. You have to be hungry. Manning also gave Sharma an ultimatum in a private meeting: resign or face impeachment tribunal. The former Chief Justice chose the latter. After a lengthy and expensive hearing, the 3-member tribunal, chaired by Lord Mustell, recommended to then President George Maxwell Richard that the question removal of the Chief Justice should not be referred to the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council in December 2007. In July 2005, armed police, hold on, I'm telling you, Shiv Sharma, you take the walk. You know nothing about, I don't know what you're going there for, because in 2005, you was a little boy. Armed police surrounded Sharma Maraval home. You was inside the house too. When PNM sent police around your father's house. What you doing today? What you doing there today? What you doing there today? You working for a handout? Something wrong. Attempting and home to execute a warrant for his arrest. Just imagine the then PNM government sent police around that Chief Justice man. And there was a standoff, you know? Because remember, he had police guarding him too. So there was a standoff. Yeah? Attempting to to influence the then attorney John Jeremy and then DPP Jeffrey Anderson to drop the murder charge against Vijay Narayan Singh. The Chief Magistrate Sherman Manikla complained that Jeremy and Sharma had attempted to influence the decision in the Pandey case. Nicholas McNichols claimed Sharma on more than one occasion attempted to influence him to rule in favor. But nevertheless, Mr. Shiv Sharma, remember what the government, the PNM government, the one that paid you, the one who appointed you to the chair, what they did your father. When you were a little boy, they surrounded your father's house in Maraval, and everybody, all the neighbors was watching. How could you forget that and take a handout from the said administration that did that to your father? That's what I want to ask you. You have no shame, absolutely no shame, to go today, to go and chair no committee to make sure it's sung right. And you have no expertise in oil, nothing with Petrotrin, nothing with a refinery. And you go on there, now something wrong. Despite there being mounting calls for the board of directors to be removed pending the outcome of the independent investigation, the tragic incident, Minister Young said any such move at this time will remain. In fact, this is what Young said when they asked him about Sharma. Listen to this.
Explain the reasoning or your logic behind insisting that the chairman of the committee is a lawyer.
No rocket science in that. I am a lawyer, but I think the idea behind it is that you have somebody with a legal background. So as I was discussing with Mr. Sharma last night, the idea behind it is that a lawyer, let me put it this way, a proper lawyer would know how to treat with people fairly, would know the boundaries that you can go to, would know, as I was telling him, for example, I'm taking evidence from Renuka Singh, and you make an allegation about Sean Douglas, the lawyer would then be able to guide the committee and say, well, hold on, let us now hear from Mr. Douglas and put to him what Ms. Renuka Singh said and allow Mr. Douglas's response to come into this. So it is really to give that legal guidance, because he immediately said, look, I am not an expert in this area. I said, no, you are being put, as he put it, to pull the threads together. The real reliance here is on the other four experts, and in particular the BP Shell, and now Mr. Eugene Tia.
Sharma tell Young, the man they put to chair the committee to investigate it, that he is not an expert. You know Young still put him? You know why Young put him? Let me tell you why they put him. Hold on. Because of this. Because it will look right. The ethnicity on the board, because it's an East Indian, it will look good. That just window dressing, Sharma, it is so distasteful. Police are wrong. That same administration that you looking to get a handout from is the same people in 2008. In 2008, surrounded your father's house. Surround your father's house. Yeah? Surrounded your father's house. Look, I have it here. Hold on. Where is it? Surrounded your father's house in 2005. Sorry, armed police surrounded the Chief Justice's house. In an attempt to arrest him, they embarrassed that man, they dragged that man name in the mud. And today, his son going to take a walk from the PNM? Nah, something had to be wrong with you. Something had to be wrong with you. Something had to be wrong with you. And don't matter it's for country, no. Nothing is for country, because all that paria thing they're talking about, them don't fix them, nothing gonna come out of that, you know. The family might get a little money, but nothing gonna come out from that, you know. Them had ample time. You want to hear scores? You want to hear score? You really want to hear score? You know the death certificate today, ladies and gentlemen. The death certificate. The autopsy said that they died on Monday. They died on Monday. Researcher, are you aware of that? Yes? The autopsy said the men died on Monday. The autopsy gave an approximate time. So Friday night they was alive. Saturday they was alive. When Newman George extended condolences early on the radio, they was alive. Sunday they was alive. Monday, ladies and gentlemen, is the day they said they died. Could somebody talk to me today? Ask me how I know that. I am I.A.N, ladies and gentlemen. I am I.A.N. Never forget that name. Come the 17th of March, you will go to the movies, the movie theaters across Trinidad and Tobago, and you will watch it. I am I.A.N. Always remember that. I am I.A.N. From nowhere to the highway, I am I.A.N. Listen to me. Listen to me. They said on Monday, what day was Monday? The 28th? Was the day the men died. That is in the autopsy report. How I know that? I know people. Let's take a break.
It's Extra Foods Plenty for 20 Festival of Savings. Olco Cafe Crown Coffee 10 for $20. Fruta Cool Kids 10 for $20. Pringles Snack Packs 5 for $20. Mama Ramen Noodles 10 for $20. Creamery Ice Lollies 8 for $20. Happy Pasta Cuts 5 for $20. Oasis Water 1.5 liter 5 for $20. Sunshine Cheese Puffs 10 for $20. And so much more. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
Unleash your wild side at Bad Habits Restaurant and Bar. Carib, Stag, Royal Extra Stout and Pilsner $9. Polar Beer 3 for $20. Heineken, Guinness and Macallan only $15. Punch-In $10 per drink. Johnny Walker $20 per drink. And Old Par just $25 per drink. Relax in secure air-conditioned comfort and be entertained by popular DJs on weekends. Open from 1 p.m. until. Find us on Waze, Plot 5, Mayo Road, Williamsville. Let your bad habits take over.
We at S&S Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. S&S Prasad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Saturday, March 26th. Major Hype tells it all.
Well, this tour is more about me. You know what I'm saying? The tour is called Major Issues Tour.
Major Issues, the tour.
I'm sure everybody saw the controversy that was in the tabloids and the media and all of this stuff. So it's more speaking about that.
The Caribbean King of Comedy, Major Hype, tells it all.
Who can joke about you more than yourself?
Saturday, March 26th. Tickets go on sale soon. This is one event you don't want to miss. All COVID-19 protocols will be strictly enforced.
Advanced Tent and Septic Cleaning. We manufacture, rent and sell the highest quality tents at affordable prices. Call us today to book an appointment to have your septic cleaning needs met with quick, reliable service. Located at 130 Monroe Road, Cunupia, or call us today.
The Big Bazaar Dome at Mid-Center Mall Chaguanas opened with a bang. Be sure to visit and check out the local and foreign merchants. Get high fashion garments, footwear, home decor, jewelry, toys, puja items, mobile accessories, kitchenware, appliances and so much more. You name it, we have it. Come shop in AC comfort, ample parking, opening hours 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, including weekends and holidays. The Big Bazaar Dome at Mid-Center Mall Chaguanas, your one-stop shop. Be sure to check us out today.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards and mourners vehicles, maxi or car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Bazalan Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
Come to light in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
You know, in the same breath, let's be serious today. To the chairman who have been appointed by Young, the chairman, now let me correct something today, and I don't want to come across like I'm mashing up Shiv Sharma. Let me be honest with you. Shiv Sharma is a nice boy. He's a nice lawyer. He's a decent lawyer, hard-working lawyer, just like his father, Satnarayan Sharma. They come from good stock. He come from good stock, a family of lawyers. But let me tell you something. And maybe if I say hungry, I mean it like that. I mean it like that, but I'm just telling you. He's a bright fella. Your father left a legacy behind, yeah? Father was a former Chief Justice and thing. Don't take that chain up from these people and them. Because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, how them fix the mix in Paria, you would look bad. The committee would look bad. Don't be chairman of that committee that would look bad. Don't do that. You have a good name. Now, let me be honest with you. I'm going to be talking all kind of thing just now, but I will tell you something. You have a good name out there. Shiv Sharma, you have a good name out there. Let me be honest with you. No, you're a good lawyer. He's a good lawyer. He's a distinguished fella. I've seen you around in Port of Spain a couple of times. I'll be honest with you. I know you. Maybe we have never met personally. I met your father once or twice. But let me tell you something. For how them people embarrass your father, and this is the angle I am taking it from. How they embarrass your father, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there. I tell you that today. Do not go there. You're a good lawyer. And maybe if I say you're hungry and this, no, I just talking. But let me be honest today. You're a good lawyer. Shiv Sharma is a good lawyer. He's a bright lawyer. He's a no-nonsense fella like his father. And you know what he did? And you know what was noble? And just to show how Shiv Sharma is not a hungry mouth man, he told Stuart Young, I am not a lawyer. I am not an expert in these matters, in energy. He told them that, yet Young still take him. Well, Young, best you're going to take the PS. Young pushing him. All I tell you, Sharma, I love you. Here what's going on. Don't take that work. You don't need that. You don't need that. You're going good. It has certain things in life, you leave your soul. It has certain things, you drop down. You need that. You need that kind of shine up right now. What for 30,000 or 40,000? Oh God, come now, come now. Come now. You're a man of many straws. You're not a hungry man. Your father left a legacy behind. Your father was the former Chief Justice, but you need to understand what this administration, why I'm upset with you. I'm going to tell you this. Why am I upset with you? Is that what this PNM administration did to your father, people might remember, but go back into the history. Type it up on Google. See what this government did to Satnarayan Sharma. It was not a nice thing. They surround the man who started arrest him. That was front page. They embarrassed that man. They do that man all kind of thing. That is a real, no, listen to me. Sharma was a real decent man, yeah? When I tell you about a decent man, no corruption, he had taken a bribe. I tell you a man who loved his country. I tell you he loved them so much that he was even given he was the recipient of the Trinity Cross in 2003 and he received the Shikonia Medal Gold in 1998. Just imagine that. So we are talking about Johnny come lately. So a very distinguished gentleman, and that is why Shiv Sharma, that is why I am upset. Don't take that. Don't take that. It's not looking good. Please, I'm begging you, don't take it. You already have a name. Like if you ask me now, I don't want to get involved with no party. Because you see right now, my name good. I don't want my name to drag any mud. You understand? I don't want my name to drag any mud. And just like you, don't let your name drag any mud. Listen to me, you are attached to a distinguished chamber. You're a good man. You're a decent man. You're a law-abiding citizen. You have all the attributes like your father. Don't take that work. Then people do your father plenty thing. Let me leave it just so, Sharma. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that Officers of Western Police Station are probing an incident in which a woman was knocked down and killed while attempting to cross the Diego Martin Highway on Tuesday night. She has been identified as 51-year-old Suzanne Carut of Quarry Street, Diego Martin, was killed at about 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Also, Couva Police are probing an incident in which a 33-year-old died after her body fell off a moving vehicle last week. Denise Kodai of St. Andrews Village, Couva, was a front passenger of a Nissan pickup which was proceeding along Flamingo Avenue, Couva, when the driver attempted to navigate the corner and the front passenger door suddenly opened. Denise fell out. What kind of bacchanal is that? So Denise fell out of the van? That is something, right? Could the family of Denise get in contact with me? Also, the Communications and Workers Union is questioning whether there is going to be a mass exodus at TSTT after Energy Minister Stuart Young announced yesterday that Cabinet appointed a subcommittee to look at TSTT current status. In a strongly worded statement issued today, CWU Secretary General Clyde Elder said he is not convinced that the committee will return with any real recommendation to save the state-owned company. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a Chaguanas woman is believed to have been murdered before her body was set afire inside the Manzanilla Mayaro Road, Manzanilla home of her new male companion in domestic incident. A Chaguanas woman? What? The victim has been identified as Patricia Phillip of Eagle Avenue Branches Enterprise. Her charred remains were found inside the home of her male companion at light pole number 1322 in Manzanilla on Thursday, marched by firefighters. The suspect, a male relative of Phillip, who lived at the same address in Enterprise, later handed himself over to officers of the Chaguanas police station. Way boy. So she was a victim of domestic abuse for 10 years. And her sister, who lives in the US, was making plans to take her away. And her 3 children. It so happened she got burned up in her house in Manzanilla by the boyfriend. The boyfriend gone now, he leave Manzanilla and he comes. But her next male relative, a previous companion, and so the man who did it went to Couva police station and gave up himself. Chaguanas, sorry. That's sad. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, police are probing an incident in which a male student repeatedly chopped another with a Chinese chopper at Signal Hill Secondary School in Scarborough, Tobago. Again, Tobago police are probing an incident in which a male student repeatedly chopped another with a Chinese chopper at the Signal Hill Secondary School in Scarborough yesterday. The victim reports said remains warded at the Scarborough General Hospital. Student chop up student. What madness is this? Chinese chopper. Let's take a fast break.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. SNS Prasad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Extra Foods Plenty for 20 Festival of Savings. Olco Cafe Crown Coffee 10 for $20. Fruta Cool Kids 10 for $20. Pringle Snack Packs 5 for $20. Mama Ramen Noodles 10 for $20. Creamery Ice Lollies 8 for $20. Happy Pasta Cuts 5 for $20. Oasis Water 1.5 liter 5 for $20. Sunshine Cheese Puffs 10 for $20. And so much more. And check us out on Facebook and Instagram for even more specials. Extra Foods. Always extra for less.
Chef Sharma, don't take that work on, don't take that chain up. Even, I can't understand, it had to be some kind of ethnicity business for Chef Sharma to take that work by Rowley and them. Let me tell you something, don't take that chain up from Stuart Young. Why would they? Because, let me tell you something, I tell you this today, we get so many complaints about attorneys and whatnot. I have never gotten a complaint about that man, never. That man never take nobody money, he never do not, Chef Sharma never do this, he never do that. Real decent fella. Now let's be honest, real decent fella. Real straightforward, distinguished man. Just like his father, but don't let him chain you up, boy. Don't let Stuart Young. And maybe, you know, maybe I come across, maybe, you know. Don't do that. You know, they rub the pan, man, on Chef Sharma. If I, let me say I have cases here that people come here to see me, I can put cases onto you publicly. I'm telling you, I.A.N. could call Chef Sharma and put cases onto him to represent, because he's a decent man. He's not a rocket man, I think he's a decent man, but I just don't like. Don't let him chain you up. Don't let him chain you up to do your father too much, I think, boy. Don't do that. He's a good man. He's a good man. Don't do that. He's a good man. He's a real nice fella. Don't do that. I know plenty of people who know you, you know. I see they rub the pan man in tongue on Frederick Street. You know that? Look at the video. The pan man in tongue. Watch it. Watch the guy in the white running away. Open up the lines. Hi caller, good evening. You're live and crying much. Watch. Hi caller. Hi caller. Could you all cut the call and hang up on the... Last call please. Hi caller, good evening. You're live and crying much. Last call. Last call. Remember, I want you to go tonight to Bad Habits at Mayo Road, Williamsville. Mayo Road, Williamsville. They are stocked for $9. Carib for $9. Royal Extra Stout and Pilsner for $9. Polar Beer cheap for $20. Heineken and Guinness only $15. Punch and drink $10. Johnny Walker $20 a drink. But there you go. I can buy that and sell it over. Go to Bad Habits restaurant and bar. They on Waze. They on Waze. Yeah, they on Waze. Bad Habits restaurant and bar in Williamsville. Go down there and tell them Ian Allen send you. Go and flood it out. Flood out the place. Great advertiser. What is that? It's 75% capacity. Let drink and have a good time. And it's a safe zone. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. We had a lovely week. I'll be back tomorrow. Next week, Friday, is my birthday. Hey, shorty, it's a birthday. We're going to party like it's a birthday. We're going to sip Bacardi like it's a birthday. And next week, Friday, we're going to... It's all about living. Be good. Be nice. Love one another. No fighting, no cussing, no chopping. All you don't fight and beat up. Right? I'll be back on Monday. Make sure and WhatsApp me on 294-4081, as I say, inshallah, on Monday. And God willing, I'm going to be back on Monday. May God preserve me for the weekend. You will have a lovely weekend. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and